Good morning children, welcome back to Maths class. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, Introduction to Trigonometry. It's a new chapter. Children, how can we find the height of a huge building or height of a mountain or the width of a river? Can we measure it using a normal scale or a measuring term? No, it is not possible. So such measurements, that is to find the height or distance, we will use some mathematical techniques that will be comes under a branch of mathematics called trigonometry. So trigonometry is the word derived from three Greek words, that is tri, gon and metron. Tri means three, gon means sides and metron means measurement. That is, trigonometry is all about the sides and angles of a triangle. And in this chapter, first we will learn the ratio between the sides and angles of a right angle triangle, that is with respect to acute angles. If we draw a right angle triangle ABC, we know that angle B is 90 degree. If B is 90 degree, angle A and C will be acute angle because sum of the three angle will be 180. One angle is 90 degree means sum of the other two angles together will be 90 degree. So both the angles will be acute angles. So with respect to these acute angles, first we will learn about some ratios with respect to the sides of a right angle triangle. It is called as trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio. So here these acute angles will be represented as theta. So first we will see the sides of the right angle triangle with respect to acute angle theta. So here I will draw two right angle triangles ABC with angle B is 90 degree. Another triangle, same triangle ABC with angle B 90 degree. So here I told you acute angle will be measured with angle letter theta. So if angle A we considered as theta, with respect to this theta, BC is the opposite side. With respect to angle A or theta, BC is the opposite side. Opposite side. And with respect to theta, AB is the adjacent side. Adjacent side. And of course, AC is the hypotenuse. So, if we consider angle A as theta, then BC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side. AC will always be a hypotenuse. But in this triangle, if I consider angle C as theta, which will be the opposite side. With respect to theta, AB is the opposite side. And BC is the adjacent. Adjacent means next to the theta, that is BC, adjacent side. And AC is the hypotenuse. So, first thing we have to remember that we are learning only about acute angles. With respect to acute angles, we are going to find some ratios with respect to the sides. So, here if angle A is considered as theta, BC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse. With respect to C as theta, adjacent side will be BC and opposite side will be AB. So according to the question, sometimes in the question they will give you where is the theta should be marked, or they will mark the theta already. Or if we are marking according to the question where we are marking, we can write the opposite side and adjacent side. Now we will see the trigonometric ratios. In this triangle ABC, angle B 90 degree, I will mark angle A as theta. Theta is the measurement of the angle. So here, with respect to theta, BC is the opposite side. Opposite side. And AB is the adjacent side. Adjacent side. And AC is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Now, first ratio I am going to write. First I will write opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. By hypotenuse. There are 6 ratios, very important formula. So hypotenuse, opposite side with respect to theta it is BC and hypotenuse is AC. So BC by AC. The opposite side by hypotenuse ratio is known as sin theta. The actual spelling is S-I-N-E, sin theta. Sin theta. But normally we will use the short form as S-I-N. And don't read it as sin, it is sin. So because original spelling is S-I-N-E, sin theta. Now when we write these ratios, there are 6 ratios. If I write sin theta, the meaning is not sin into theta. Sin is one word and theta is another word. It's not like that. Along with these 6 ratios, we have to include theta. If you are not writing theta, simply if you write sin, there is no meaning for that. And that is not the product of sin and theta. Just sin theta, one angle. So opposite side by hypotenuse is sin theta. The second ratio is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Adjacent side is AB. So AB by AC. Adjacent side by hypotenuse is called cosine theta. Cosine theta. But we will write it as and read it as cos theta. So cos theta is the short form. Cosine theta is the correct name. So cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. The third one is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. Adjacent side. So opposite side is BC, adjacent side is AB, BC by AB. The short form is tan theta. Tan theta. Here the full name is tangent theta. It is not the tangent in the circle. Tan theta or tangent theta. Next one, 4th, 5th and 6th ratios are the reciprocals of 1st, 2nd and 3rd. So if you know the first 3 ratios with the correct formula, we can write the remaining 3. So first one is sin theta, opposite side by hypotenuse. Next is cos theta, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Third one is tan theta, opposite side by adjacent side. Next we are going to write the next theta, that is cosec theta, the reciprocal of sin theta. So what is the reciprocal of opposite side by hypotenuse? It is hypotenuse by opposite side. Hypotenuse by opposite side. So that is nothing but AC by BC. AC by BC and that is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. Short form we will say only cosec theta. So cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. Next is reciprocal of cos theta, that is secant theta, that will be hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. So that will be AC by AB. That is secant theta. We will call it as only sec theta. And the last one is reciprocal of tan theta, that is adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side is AB by BC. This is cot theta. The full name is cotangent theta. So these are the 6 ratios. The first one is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, then reciprocals cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. You have to write in the correct order so that it will be easy for you to remember, and later when you learn some other formulas, you want this order. If you change the order, difficult for you to learn. So first one is sin theta. Formula is opposite side by hypotenuse. If you write theta instead of A as C, we can say which is the opposite side by hypotenuse. You can write. There is no change while doing the sum. So sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. And when you write next cosec theta, that is the reciprocal of sin theta. So we can just reversely we can write it hypotenuse by opposite. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. And now, so that we have to write, I'll write and show you. Sin theta is 1 by cosec theta. You have to remember all these while doing sums. Sin theta is the reciprocal of cosec theta. So we can write sin theta equals 1 by cosec theta, or cosec theta is 1 by sin theta. So wherever we want to write instead of sin theta, we can write 1 by cosec theta, or wherever we want to write cosec, we can, according to the question, we can write it as 1 by sin theta. Same way, cos theta is the reciprocal of sec. So we can write cos theta is 1 by sec theta and sec theta is 1 by cos theta. All these are formulas we have to learn. Next, tan theta is 1 by cot theta and cot theta is 1 by tan theta. These here 6 ratio formulas, again 6 reciprocal formulas. Now 2 more formulas you have to learn. I will write here only. See, we learned that sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse and cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. If you divide sin by cos, if you divide both the side, so this is a fraction divided by another fraction. So we will take the reciprocal when we cancel. Which term will cancel? Hypotenuse will cancel. We will get opposite side by adjacent side. So sin theta by cos theta is opposite by adjacent. What is opposite side by adjacent side? That is tan theta. So the new formula for tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta can be written as tan theta, or tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta. One more formula. See here, for cot theta, cos theta by sin theta, that is reverse it will come. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Therefore, we can write cot theta will be cos theta by sin theta. Cos theta, if you divide by sin, reverse if you divide, we will get adjacent side by opposite side, and that is cos theta by sin theta. So, here itself you have to learn 6 ratios, 6 reciprocal formulas and 2 more formulas here. That is sin theta by cos theta is tan theta and cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. Never write sin, cos, tan, cot without this theta. Otherwise, in some questions, they will give you sin A. Sin A means with respect to that angle A, or cos A, or cos C, sin C, like that. Either any capital letter should be there, or it should be theta. Without that, if you are writing, it is wrong. Now we will see the exercise. Exercise 11.1, first question. In triangle ABC, right triangle that B, AB 24 cm. In triangle ABC, right angle that B, AB 24 cm. BC 7 cm. Determine sin A, cos A. First question, we have to find sin A and cos A. And one more question is there. We have to find sin C and cos C. Okay. Now, to find sin A and cos A, or sin C and cos C, we have to remember the first 6 ratio formulas. So, first of all, we will find out sin A and cos A. So, we are finding out sin A. So, this is angle A, or we can write it as theta. Already they mentioned the letter A, so it's not compulsory we have to write the letter theta. So, we are considering sin A with respect to this angle. So, to write sin A, we know that sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, but hypotenuse is not given. So, in this triangle, first we have to find the hypotenuse by Pythagoras theorem. So, we will apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, B is 90 degree. AC square equals AB square plus BC square is equal to 24 square plus 7 square. 576 plus 49. It is 625. Therefore, AC equals square root of 625 and it is 25. So, we got the hypotenuse 25. Now, we can easily find sin A, cos A, sin C and cos C. So, first we will see sin A. Sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Once you learn the formula correctly, it's not compulsory we have to write this formula. Sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Now, opposite side is, with respect to A, it is 7. Hypotenuse is 25. So, sin A is 7 by 25. Now, we will see cos A. Cos A equals adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Therefore, adjacent side is, with respect to this angle A, 24 centimeter, or AB. If you want, you can write AB by adjacent side by hypotenuse is AC. Here it is BC by AC. Is equal to AB is 24 by 25. So, this is cos A, this ratio. Now, we will see sin C and cos C. Second question. First one sin C. If you want to write sin C, we have to see with respect to angle C, which is the opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. If you want, we can draw separate diagram and write. If you are confusing the same diagram, with respect to A, this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side and hypotenuse. So, if you want to write sin C and cos C, if you are confusing with the same diagram, we can draw a separate diagram. Always remember, draw right angle triangle only. ABC with respect to C, opposite side is AB. This is opposite side 24 centimeter and BC 7 centimeter is the adjacent side and this is the hypotenuse. So, now we will write sin C. Sin theta is again opposite side by hypotenuse. Sin C equals opposite side by hypotenuse. Is, with respect to C, AB is the opposite side, is AB by AC. AB is 24 by 25 is the hypotenuse. Now you see sin A is 7 by 25. For sin C it is 24 by 25. Now cos C. Cos C is equal to, cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side with respect to angle C is BC. BC by AC and that is 7 by 25. So, whenever you will get such questions, if two values are there, find the third side of the triangle with respect to which angle you want the ratios. According to that, we can write the formula and we can write the values. Second question, find tan P minus cot R in this given diagram. In triangle PQR, angle Q is 90 degree, PQ is given, PR is given, QR we have to find out, then we will find out tan P and cot R. So, in triangle PQR, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. So, 13 square is equal to 12 square plus QR square. 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144, minus 144 equals QR square. QR square equals 25 and QR equals square root of 25, 5. So, after getting QR, we will find tan P. First, we will see tan P. Tan P means with respect to angle P, we have to write formula. What is the formula for tan theta? Tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. Tan theta equals opposite side by adjacent side. So, opposite side is QR, adjacent side is PQ. Therefore, 5 by 12. Next, we will see cot R. Cot R. Cot R is with respect to this angle we have to write. We know that tan and cot are reciprocal ratios. If tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side, cot theta will be adjacent side by opposite side. So, remember the formula, easy for you to do these sums. Opposite side. So, just we will write reverse. Now, with respect to R, which is the adjacent side, it is 5. So, that is QR. by, with respect to R, what is the opposite side? It is 12. That is PQ. So, again here 5 by 12. Therefore, tan P minus cot R is equal to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12 is equal to 0. Third question, if sin A is 3 by 4, find cos A and tan A. They had given the value of one of the ratio. We have to find other two ratios. Normally in the diagram, they will give you the two sides. We will find the third side. Then we will find the ratios. Here they had given sin A is 3 by 4. So, we have to write the angle with respect to angle A. We have to write. So, sin A. What is the formula for sin A? Sin theta. That is opposite side by hypotenuse. So, opposite side by hypotenuse. Now, what we should do is, according to the formula, 3 is the opposite side. So, with respect to A, BC is the opposite side. Here you have to write 3. And 4 is the hypotenuse. We have to write AC as 4. Now, we will find out AB. Now, in triangle ABC, angle B is 90. So, we will write AC square equals AB square plus BC square. 4 square equals AB square plus 3 square. 16 equals AB square plus 9. 16 minus 9 is equal to AB square. AB square equals 7. AB equals square root of 7. So, we got AB as square root of 7 centimeter. Now, we will find cos theta. Cos theta is equal to, not theta, A. Cos A is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So, which is the adjacent side? For with respect to A, adjacent side is AB, hypotenuse is AB, hypotenuse is AC. Therefore, root 7 by 4 is cot A. And tan A. What is the formula for tan A? Tan A equals opposite side by adjacent side. Adjacent side. Opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AB. So, 3 by root 7. So, when any ratio is given, according to the formula, substitute the value in the triangle, find the third side and we can write all the trigonometric ratios. Next question. If 15 cot A is 8, find sin A and sec A. It is given that 15 cot A is equal to 8. So, here what we have to do is, we will write cot A is equal to 8 by 15. Now, we will remember the formula. What is cot A? Adjacent side by opposite side. Opposite side. Therefore, adjacent side with respect to A is AB. There we will write 8. And opposite side BC. There we will write 15. Now, we will find AC. So, in triangle ABC, AC square equals AB square plus BC square. AB square is 8 square and 15 square. 64 plus 225. It is 289. AC square equals 289. AC is square root of 289. It is 17 centimeter. So, AC is 17. Now, we will find sin A and sec A. So, first we will write sin A. What is the formula for sin A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So, opposite side is with respect to A, opposite side is BC and hypotenuse is AC. That is 15 by 17. And next we have to write sec A. What is the formula for sec A? Cos A is adjacent side by hypotenuse. So, sec A will be hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. So, hypotenuse is AC and adjacent side is AB. Therefore, 17 by 8. Fifth question. if sec theta is 13 by 12, calculate all other trigonometric ratios. So here we will give a name for the triangle ABC. Now they told sec theta. So theta can be either A or C. So if I write angle A as theta, with respect to angle A, we have to write all the sides. Now with respect to theta, BC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side. If you write C as theta, according to that we can do the sum. Now what is the formula for sec theta? Sec theta is hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. So hypotenuse is 13 and adjacent side is 12. Now we will find BC, opposite side. So in triangle ABC, AC square equals AB square plus BC square. 13 square equals 12 square plus BC square. 169 minus 144 is equal to BC square. BC square equals 25. BC is equal to square root of 25, 5. So BC you will get 5 centimeter. So now we have to write all other trigonometric ratios. That is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta and cot theta. Sec theta is already here. So first we will start with sin theta. Sin theta equals opposite side by hypotenuse. Once you learn the formula, this we can avoid this. Now opposite side is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Directly we can write the answer 5 by 13. Next cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is AB by AC equals 12 by 13. Now you see cos theta is 12 by 13. The reciprocal of cos theta is sec, that is why it is 13 by 12. Next is tan theta, opposite side by adjacent side by adjacent side. So opposite side is BC, adjacent side is AB. So the answer is, ratio is 5 by 12. Now cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to reciprocal of sin theta. So here hypotenuse by opposite side. So we will write AC by BC, that is 13 by 5. Sec theta is already given. Now the last one is cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So adjacent side by opposite side equals, adjacent side is AB and opposite side is BC. That is 12 by this AB 12 by BC 5. 12 by 5. I hope you understood these formulas. Learn these formulas. Thank you.